Welcome to BBP Creations. We very much pleased previous video which we discussed about Indian polity, the Charter Acts. Today we are continuing this topic because we received number of good comments and encouragement of yours. I am sharing much about these Charter Acts. Shall we start? Charter Act 1773. This is the first act of the Britishers, and the importance of this act was to control and regulate the East Indian Company in India. So, the Charter Act 1773 first made, the British Crown made Bengal Governor as Governor General of Bengal. This is very important because most of the times this was a question in the prelims. Who was the first Governor General of Bengal? The name Warren Hastings. The Warren Hastings was the first Governor General of Bengal, and the remaining governors who are subordinate to the Governor General of Bengal. That meaning the total powers given to the Bengal Governor. And here the Bengal Governor General provided 4-member council, which we known by the name Calcutta Council or Calcutta 4. So this council was helping in the administration to the Warren Hastings. And this 1773 Charter Act provided Supreme Court. This court was established in Calcutta at Fort William in 1774. The Chief Justice of this Supreme Court, Elijah Impey, and other 3 judges also appointed. Now, the company servants was prohibited to take presents and briberies from the native people. So this is the importance information of the 1773 Charter Act. Now come to the Act, that is 1781 Settlement Act. Generally it is called Act of Settlement. What settlement happens between Crown and East India Company? It was not a settlement between Crown and East India Company, because in 1774 the Supreme Court which was established, we know that judiciary, but Executive Council, the 4 members of the council which was having total powers to make laws, but judge or Supreme Court also having power. So here one settlement happens between Supreme Court and Executive Council, that is Calcutta 4. That means the separation of the powers between these two is called Act of Settlement. And next, coming to the Charter Act 1784, the then Prime Minister of England, Pitt the Younger. The act name is generally known Pitt's India Act 1774. This act mostly took control and regulation by failure of the 1773 Act, which was not controlled. The Britishers again they implemented their idea, and by this Pitt's Act 2 important bodies was established. One, it is called Court of Directors, Board of Control. The Court of Directors completely provided commercial affairs, and Board of Control completely provided political affairs. Now this division was simplified and given easy method to rule. So here the Pitt's India Act after, we actually have the different type of charter acts like 1793 and 1813. But these two acts have no any importance, so that I am not giving any information. Now come to the Charter Act 1833. This act also very important because the first Charter Act, Bengal Governor General made Governor General of Bengal. But in this act, 1833 Act, British Crown completely centralized administration started. That is, the powers were given to the Governor General of India, and most of the governors who are completely made subordinate to the Governor General of India. And now the legislative powers and executive powers totally centralized to the Governor General of India. The first Governor General of India, William Bentinck. So this William Bentinck now all having powers to make laws. Today we stop this session here only, and we will continue in the next episode, the Charter Act 1833. I would like to share some of the information which I received phone calls to my personal number, and they asked mock test on this class, and we will take a live class. After this live class, compulsory we will conduct mock test. So the expectations of the viewers definitely we will fulfill, and most all viewers, you must like and share and subscribe. All the best. Yours, Anumula from BBP Creations.